right, so this video is about assisting somebody to come to sit at the edge of the bed, especially if it's something you're doing for therapeutic activities and trying to teach somebody to get themselves up to sitting at the edge. The first thing would be to get them into side lying, and we've already had a video sequence about whether they're using a flexion strategy or an extension strategy. So to set Natalie up, we're just going to make sure that she's not going to roll onto this arm and kind of trap it underneath her. So that's going to be up to the side at about 45 degrees. You're going to encourage them to use the leg in whatever way seems to make sense to them. It can be the flexion strategy, or it could be that she's pushing into extension for that sort of strategy. But we also want to make sure that that trailing arm comes along. So sometimes if people have neglect, they might leave it on the bed. It's kind of an anchor weight that would hold the shoulders down. So trying to get somebody to start leading with their arm, look towards their side, and then start to push and reach to come into side lying. That's a nice way to get the roll started. From here, we need the individual to get up onto their elbow. Just swinging their feet off the edge of the bed now doesn't get their upper body ready to come up over their new base of support. So it'll start to pre-tip the pelvis, but it won't be able to go very far. So the first thing we want to do is try to get her up onto her elbow. So we can do that by asking her to push up, so she can use this arm to push. I can give her a little bit of approximation. We're going to get up onto this elbow. I can get underneath her shoulder, help lift under her ribs if I need to, get her up onto that elbow. So now she's ready. I'm going to bring her feet together and off the edge of the bed. So at this point, as the weight of her legs drops, her pelvis starts to tip towards that new base of support position with her ischial tuberosities down. So with the feet down, she can also start pushing away from the bed with the arm to make sure that the shoulders end up over her new base. And we've kind of finished the transition from side lying all the way up to sitting. So we've tipped the pelvis, we've brought the upper extremity, used the upper extremity to bring the shoulders up over her pelvis so that she's now fully upright and sitting. So those are the pieces. You can work on different components if you need to, but once somebody has the strength and the range of motion to do it, it usually happens all as one smooth motion. So that's the goal, but you can still work on pieces for part test training if necessary.